Okay. My bangs are all wonky. Hello? Anyone? Let's see if we get anybody on this call. Maybe we will. Okay. We'll see who else joins. Please have your audio off. You don't need your camera on. I'm going to be turning mine off in a moment. We're going to go right into this. So you're going to want to have a little sip of water. I'm going to be using my full array of tools here today. And I'll go through my my tuning fork frequencies in just a moment. But this is all about feeling limitless, accessing the part of us that knows he or she is unbound, and that we're in this duality play. We're in this place of polarity where and duality, where we're playing with our limitation, we're playing with time and space, we're playing with lack, want, or scarcity, we're playing with worthiness or unworthiness, we're playing with shadow in whatever form that takes, but none of it is real, and it's all here for us to have experience. It's all just experience. It's ongoing. You can't stop it. Go ahead, close your eyes and pinch yourself off and stop having experience. Can't do it. And if you have this kind of neutrality about experience, that it's just that. It's just experience. It's ongoing and you can't stop it. And you're part of that. You are of that. You are in it. You are guiding it. You are calling it in. You are pretending to push away at it. All of these things, but you can't ever stop it. And any meanings or labels, value judgments that you have about what is just experience is yours and yours alone to be responsible for. And that can either scare the shit out of you or it can be incredibly empowering. I've chosen to, yes, not only see experience as something neutral, but also as something that is there for my benefit. It's all beneficial for me because it's all me. With the unity principle, everything and everyone is just you under different circumstances. It's all just experience, and we're all having it, or what we think of as the outer world is just experience or circumstances or situations. But it's all going to be a reflection of the energy we're holding within. And when we change the energy we're holding within to be more empowering, something that emboldens us to live a life well lived and to be fearless about life, then the circumstances outside of you will change and not a moment before. And you are limitless in terms of what you can create, what you're available for. And the only mountain in your way is you. You are the mountain. Any obstacles placed in the way of what you're reaching for that's new, that's fresh, that's exciting, that's expansive, are only and ever there because you are expanding. Because it's a gift from yourself to yourself to say, hey, how about we let go of this now? Hey, how about we surrender this idea back to source so it can dissolve and just become pure energy, pure potential and possibility again? Hey, isn't it time to stop thinking about yourself as something lesser than, or someone you don't like, or someone you don't even love? So today we're going to work through some lower vibrations first. We're going to kind of break up dense energy with 144 hertz. I'm going to start with that frequency. And I'm going to make sure my sound settings. So Donna, maybe you can help me out and let me know as I change my sound settings if you can hear the reverberation on the tuning fork. Because if it's not set in the right way, you'll hear the noise for a second, then it'll just stop. So I'm just going to go on low so that it'll be detectable. Okay, so let me see. Can you hear that? Like it keeps going? Okay, great. Thank you. So we get to start with this beauty, 144 hertz. Start breaking up that dense energy, and then we move into my workhorse tuning fork, my all-purpose 174 hertz. And if you're going to get one tuning fork for yourself, get this bad boy. Make sure it's tuned to 174 hertz. When you buy lesser qualities, you can actually take them up to tuning devices and hold them up and see if they are, in fact, 174 hertz or whatever hertz they say they are etched into the base. Because some of them aren't. Some of the lesser quality ones aren't. So if you're buying from a reputable source, it'll be tuned to the right frequency. So that's my power horse there, powerhouse one. And then I have my other favorite, 417 hertz. This is when we start inviting in the higher frequency flow. It's already there. It's not like we're making anything happen. It's not even like we're activating anything. It's like we're waking it up a little bit. And we're waking up the parts of the body that are like, oh yeah, I remember what it's like to resonate in this frequency. So that's what 417 hertz does. And then we move to 432, a personal favorite. I love this one. And then we'll close out with Miracle Tone with 528. Now you can have all kinds of tuning forks. I'm going to be adding some more that are specifically aligned for the chakras. I'm going to be gifting those to myself pretty soon because they're just fun. But I find that these base frequencies work really well for a multitude of applications. And so certainly for us accelerating through the frequencies today here for the purposes of feeling limitless, these are more than sufficient. I think you'll love them. So go ahead and take just a little sip of water. You can be seated or laying down for this. I'm going to turn off my video. You can close your eyes. If you are seated, you want to be sitting up straight. Check your posture. I'm going to guide you into a little bit of a breathing process. It's not a technique. It's not even a process. It's just deep breathing. Make sure your spine is straight. Check your posture. Relax your face. Feel your feet flat on the floor. If you're laying down, spine is straight, so you don't want to like fold your legs, or if you need to have a bolster or pillow under your knees, that's okay, but try to keep your body straight. When we keep the spine straight, the spine can be the antenna that it's meant to be as a transmitter and a receiver of energy. And that whatever is ready to leave the body has a nice clean exit route, and whatever needs to come in also has the same nice clean tunnel or conduit to be conducted through. So go ahead and just make that adjustment now. Go ahead and close your eyes if they're not closed already. And I want you to bring your focus and attention to the now. Anything that happened earlier today is in the past, and it's a ghost land. Unless you're dragging it into your now, and you only think it's your past, it's your now. So if you've had a particularly activating or trying day, just go ahead and take a deep breath in, the deepest part of you, deeper than the belly, deep into your loins, and breathe in and exhale through the mouth. And as you do that the next time, Breathe in the same way. Now match up and equalize the in-breath with the out-breath. Still breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Just make it of equal duration. In-breath and out-breath. And as you do so, notice how you move into greater present moment awareness. Whenever you breathe, it's impossible to be anywhere else other than the now. You ever notice that? It's true. And when you practice present moment awareness, if you have another way of getting there other than the breath, do you notice how when you do that, you focus on the breath? Because they go together, like peanut butter and jelly. So keep breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. And as you do so, pull your energy back from anywhere you're ruminating or worrying about, thinking about the future, something that has not yet come to pass. Therefore, it is not etched in stone. It is not a guaranteed happening. It's just something that your mind is either resting on in a fitful way, an uncomfortable way. Maybe you're fixated on something exciting, and that's okay. But I want you to pull that into the now as you begin to focus on present moment awareness, going deeper into the breathing. And you might want to say over again to yourself, again and again, now. As you breathe out, go ahead and say, now, now, now. Just notice how that pulls those last bits of energy back into where everything and all work is done, the now moment. And you can normalize your breathing. You don't have to be breathing very deeply in or out, unless you want to. You can choose whatever pace and rate of breathing that feels comfortable and relaxing for you. This is not going to be highly charged energy, even as we move through the frequencies of these tuning forks. This is very neutralizing, it's very relaxing, it's very balancing for all the fields within and without the body, for the spiritual, the physical, the emotional, the mental, the causal body, all merging into this present moment awareness together like one big beautiful witnessing of the totality, the boundless, the limitless nature of who you are. All parts of you present, awake, aware, in this moment. Working towards playing in a singular frequency, your home frequency. Your true north. Your North Star. Who you are beyond the veils, the misunderstandings, the misperceptions, the false impressions, the undesirable attitudes or moods, the corrupted data of thoughts that don't represent your truth. Just let it all come up like a boiling cauldron, and how any of the unsavory bits, the oil, the grease, the sinew, the tendons, the rough stuff, it all kind of drifts up and settles up at the top. Imagine with the toning of this fork as I strike it again, It's like a filter or a sieve going through that bubbly cauldron and all of the gunk and the gook that's on top. And putting it in this sieve, let this frequency represent that. And it pulls it up and out and shakes it back out into the dirt and the dust, buried in the earth so it can become something else. If it moves out of your field readily, it was ready to go. Notice if you kind of feel or see or know any kind of residual film or gunk hanging out. And go ahead and feel into if that represents or is kind of calling your attention a part of the body. Just go ahead and notice that. And if you do, you can place your hand, the palm of your hand on there. You could place 2 fingertips on there and go into the core, central part of that sensation. And let the frequency do the rest. All you need to do is bring attention and awareness to it. You don't have to think about any memories attached to it. You don't have to go back to an uncomfortable or painful past. All you need to do is connect with the feeling presenting itself now, creating limitation, creating resistance, pushback. This frequency will do the rest. It'll sweep out in a way and dissolve back into infinite possibility, that which is corrupting the truth of you. We'll let that sensation and any surface energy, we'll let that easily go. And we'll scour a little bit with 174 hertz. Anything in or around there, anything kind of attached to that, any branches that this might have in the body. You're just gently taking notice, taking inventory of anywhere else in the body. You feel this discomfort presenting. And we'll let this scouring, beautiful powerhouse energy of 174 hertz do the rest. Again, all you need do is bring your attention and awareness to these sensations and where they exist. And as the discomfort moves out, I want you to breathe in deeply. Because as it goes a little deeper, sometimes we're a little less resistant to let it go at this level. If it's become a part of our identity or definition of self at this level, we're a little more reluctant to let it go. And so that's why the scouring energy of this particular tuning fork works so well. It like gently pries it loose, almost asking you, do you really need this identity? Is it really serving you? Does it really activate or take away from your true north, you and your truth, you and your more authentic and genuine version of self, you and your joy, you and your bliss, you and your native organic state of being inspired to live life in your own way? If it doesn't contribute, you can gently let this energy pry that loose. You may notice that this particular energy has some deeper roots, and that's okay. It's like when you're repotting a plant that maybe got root bound into the potting container. It's kind of the same thing with these sensations and feelings in the body. Those roots can go deep. They want to hang on for dear life, especially if we've made the association that this is part of who we are, maybe a big part of who we are. We associate it with our very identity and how we move and live and how we let it shape our world. But I want to assure you here that you are safe. You're safe. And you're safe to let this go now. And when you do, you clear a path. You create a free flowing energy so that you are once again the conduit to transmit and receive pure source consciousness, to let it move through you, to receive the flow of life force energy, uninhibited, unrestricted, free flowing, good, clear, pure energy. If the enticement and the excitement of something better isn't there, ask yourself why. What feels unsafe about allowing your limitlessness? Where were you told? Where did you get that shit? Where did you get that idea that being unbound, being limitless, being free to be yourself was unsafe? Again, let this frequency go as deep as it needs to kind of pry those impressions loose and free them up, free yourself from them at last. What a relief to be free of these impressions. What a relief. And how absolutely wonderful and abundant to be free to receive all that you're asking for without any distortion, without any interference, without any pushback. How wonderful. How amazing. What a relief. What a relief. Yeah, let it go. And when you let this go, you'll notice a flush coming over you. You may feel warmth in the body, coming up from the subatomic level of you. It's like life force energy comes in a whoosh, because you're ready to receive it again. The floodgates are fully open. There's no gatekeeping. And in fact, it's an illusion to keep yourself from all that which you are. But again, a duality that we play with, and it's all just experience. It doesn't have to mean anything. It doesn't have to say anything about you. Just let it go. You're safe to do that now. Breathe deeply. And notice how much more of a lung capacity is enriched and opened up for you. It's easier to breathe deeper, isn't it? From the very deepest part of you. And I'm talking about deep in your lady bits, deep in your man bits. That place of birth in your center. Deeper than the belly, deeper than the sacral. New beginnings can be wonderful, can't they? We're just gently noticing here any other parts of the body that now feel empowered to also let go. Think about it this way. These deep roots or powerful tentacles within you that held some limitations, some resistance, if they felt safe to go, anything else that's attached to that, or maybe not so much attached to that, maybe it could be different, a different impression, a different idea, a different misperception. Allow yourself to feel brave in this moment as you breathe deeply and invite anything else that's ready to go is welcome to leave. And it feels safe to do so. It feels safe to open yourself, to empty yourself in this way. And not in the sense that there's nothing there. Everything is there. Everything wants to flow back in. Everything is flowing back in. Life force energy taking hold in integrity, in authenticity with you again. And it's genuine and it's pure and it is just loving and embracing, soft as the warmest, most beautiful, soft, fluffy blanket that you've ever enveloped yourself in. It feels like that. It feels warm. It feels open. It feels so, so loving. So loving. And we let those last bits go. Keep breathing. Check your posture. Relax your face. Relax your scalp. And we'll just do a quick body scan as we've allowed this energy to move out. We're just going to kind of do a quick little muscle correction, spinal correction. So you can just wiggle your body a little bit and get some movement going. Move your head from side to side on your shoulders. Let your shoulders go up and down. Raise your shoulders up to your ears. And then let them relax. You can shake out each arm a little bit. You can flick energy out from your fingertips. You're going to move your belly a little bit. Just kind of make a little movement where you're kind of swirling the bowl of your belly. Breathe in deep in and out. You could, if you're laying down, you could just gently raise your leg, each leg one at a time. And you could just kind of rotate your feet, opening up energy in the ankles. You might want to imagine shaking out or pushing out energy from the toes. That feels open, it feels clean and clear. Embrace that. Appreciate that. Be grateful for that. Enjoy and really resonate in this sense of relief, openness, emptiness, finally, in the best and clearest and most pure way. Moving up the scale in frequencies, we're just inviting and kind of waking up these sleepy places in the body that have maybe gone a little dormant. They're a little hazy on the assignment of being a powerful, infinite creator capable of limitlessness. So we're just reminding this energy. We're just waking it up. Breathing in and out, and let this feel very soft, this energy of 417 hertz. I'm always reminded of Kuan Yin when I use this energy. I think of mercy and compassion and kindness and tenderness and self-love and self-forgiveness. Can you love all the parts of self that maybe have been existing in shadow? In other words, beyond the light of your love. Maybe parts of your body that haven't worked so well. They haven't been optimized to serve the body in the best way where it preserves the balance of the body. Can you love those parts back into full health and vitality? And the sum of those parts, your self, your entire body, just send it love. Just send a wave of love like it's coming down from the top of your head, cascading down and through the skin, the largest organ of the body, and then the connective tissue, the muscles, the tendons, into the veins, the capillaries, going into the deepest subatomic particle of you, just letting all of that love just sing the purest, clearest song of you throughout your entire being. And it is so soft, and it's very light, and it's very loving. It's almost like there's this beautiful pink core of light that's spilling through you from the top of the head, going through the entire container of the body, and down and out through the feet, and spilling into the earth. And you're breathing. The spine is still straight. You're allowing, as you breathe in deeply and breathing out deeply of the same duration, let a smile grace your lips. Just let the lips turn slightly upward in the corners. You don't have to do a big grin, but just a light. You could actually look at the picture that's on my Zoom. That kind of smile, it's just like a deep knowing and a remembering. I remember who I am, and it feels good. It feels good to remember all of this. I let it all flow back in. Wakey, wakey, all the parts in my body that forgot, wakey, wakey, all the thoughts in my head that ever thought I was something other than the totality of goodness, of beauty, of purity, of authenticity, of limitless capability for creative potential. Wakey, wakey, all the parts of my body that have gone numb, that have felt indifferent. You know, the opposite of hate, or opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. And anywhere we felt that, we know how powerful and how disempowering that can be, how that can feel. And we're bringing light back into those spaces. We're bringing love and nourishment back into those spaces. We're enriching you, enhancing you, building you up with pure, clear, powerful energy. And you know how this is your truth? Because it feels good. Because it feels light. It feels pure. It feels easy. It feels easy now to let it in. That's how you know you're in your truth. And it's so loving to you. You are so open to it. Do you feel and can you notice and appreciate that there is no resistance for you here in this space right now? You've come a long way since the very beginning of this call. Honor yourself. Love yourself. Place your hands on your heart and say, I love you. You are limitless, and don't ever forget it. Breathing in deeply through the nose and out through the mouth. I am that I am. I am that I am. Thank you for showing me that all of my issues are resolved. Thank you for showing me all of my beliefs about resistance were just me playing with duality. Thank you for showing me that I am limitless. I always have been, and I always will be. There is no break or pause in this truth. It's all just me playing with polarity, playing with duality, playing with different experiences. Feel this openness, this lightness. Take a deep breath in and allow. Allow. It's all you need to do. Allow. Embrace this nature of yourself. As you go on about your day, your week, the rest of your month, even the rest of this year, if you want to reactivate this energy, I'm going to share a quick pro tip with you. So go ahead and put your index finger and your middle finger to your thumb on each one of your hands. And as you do so, we're going to activate this energy within you so that whenever you assume this hand position again, you will reactivate this truth and this frequency, your limitlessness. Thank you for showing me. All my issues are already resolved. And since this energy wants to expand and wants to grow, just going to gently close out this call so you can stay in this energy and allow this feeling to naturally expand in any way that is best and right and safe and perfect for you now. And with all of my love, be well.